Hello, I think we're just about live. Hope everyone's doing well. I've changed the location of the music today, so just let me know if it's too quiet, too loud, if there's any problems. I put it behind the mic today, so it's not so so direct. I just don't know how it sounds. If it sounds okay, if it sounds like it's good in the background. Okay, I just need to get the chat up. I've also got my window open, so you'll probably hear some vehicles, some loud motorbikes going by. Okay. Yeah, so I've got a video rendering for today as well. For some reason, I don't know why, but the laptop is going really slow. So normally it takes me like an hour to render a video. Now it's taking like 3 hours for some reason today. I don't know what's going on. So basically that video will arrive later tonight after the stream. So not too long after we finish today's stream, I'll be able to put up a new video. So I'm telling you, I'm getting back to making videos again, and it's been nothing but stress, I'm telling you. Hello, Hulk Schmoomin, nice to see you again. Wow, great timing. I just got on my phone when I saw the notification. Bang on time, huh? It's like you had a spidey sense it was coming. Hey Isaac, nice to see you again. Just need to... In fact, I don't even think I need these. I'm going to take these out today. So I don't even think I'm going to use the sound. You said I'll be there in a bit. I have to do something quickly. Does this involve trophies, Isaac? We know what you're up to. Hello, See the Master P. Welcome back. Hope you've been doing well. What's going on? I'm doing pretty good. Just working on some videos. Getting back to the streams today. Let me fix my chair here. There we go. I think tomorrow's the hottest day, right? I don't know how I'm going to survive. Lots of water. And perhaps a fan. That should get you through it, I think. Late night videos? Yes, please. Yeah, I mean, the late night videos, it won't really be a habit. It's not something I'm going to do all the time. It's just that today it's unfortunate that I couldn't really get it done in time, so... In this case, yes, it's going to be after the stream, but next week I want to try and get my videos out before the stream starts, basically, and just about keeping that consistency up, because I do want to try and get as many videos as I can. I always talk about it, but now it's time to actually put that plan into action. And the video today, it's going to be based on the community jam. So it'll be like the top 10 creations of the community jam. Then tomorrow I'm going to put out the video I was supposed to put out on Wednesday, which is basically a video talking about my creativity, like how I started to become a creative person. You know, when did I realise I was creative, and you know, my sort of journey through creating things through Little Big Planet, Dreams, various other games and software, things like that. So that'll be out tomorrow. And there's also going to be a video I was supposed to put out on Monday as well. It was a very short teaser, let's just say. It's not really a trailer, it's more like just a teaser for a new video series that I'm going to start. And that'll be out on Friday, as well as the creative topic video. Hold on, I'm just going to see if I'm going to put a window in here. I think I'll just delete this one for now. And then on Saturday we'll actually have that new video to look forward to, that new series that I'm planning. So we'll get everyone's feedback this week, and then next week I'll try and make the videos even better than before. I'm trying not to get too focused, too attached on getting the videos perfect first time. I think I'll try and make them as good as I can, and then every week I'll try and improve and improve and improve, and you know, so on, until we can actually get some really good videos going consistently. So this is the break room today. We're still waiting on Scheme. I think he's finishing up the walls and the floors and the ceiling for the corridors. So once he's done, we'll go back to that. But for now, we can do some other rooms around the hospital. So like the break room, there's the storage room, there's the outside, the grounds, the cafeteria, all these kind of places. We can still do those as well. Still got lots to work on. Damn, you better spend the night in the freezer. I know. That's one way to cool down. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. How does the music... It's not too loud? Is it a good volume? It's not distorted or anything? Because I tried to reposition the music. Just let me know if it's okay in the background. Hello Scheme, welcome back. Just talking about you there. Hope you're doing well. Too hot today already. Ah, that's nothing. You got to celebrate these days. You know. There's it's too cold most of the time, so got to enjoy it when this stuff happens. Right, let me just bring up your account Scheme so I can get that door. I need to update my asset collection, so I don't need to keep doing this all the time. I can just get it automatically. So there we go. There's our door. I would have a fan, but we only own one fan, and my mum mainly uses it. I guess you're going to have to invest in a small, let's say a small fan. Otherwise, you're going to die. Hey Crook Vulture, welcome back. Hotter than Disarm's Halo Infinite. And I think I saw a video of that on YouTube. Like, I just saw the thumbnail, so I didn't watch it, and I didn't actually play it myself. That's pretty cool. It does look quite nice. Disarmed though, he's always the biggest procrastinator. He always works on one thing and the next thing. And where's Guardians? I want to play Guardians. Oh yeah, whatever happened to those little pop-up notifications you put in the corner? For now, I just removed them. I'll probably redesign them, I think. And I'm kind of taking one thing at a time because I'm going back to the videos now. I'm focusing on those. But I'll get the wee pop-ups back, but I'll improve them. You know, I'll make them bigger and better than before. Okay. So I'm going to get another floor here. I need to see some designs for the break room. Do you like the cake? It's a lovely chocolate cake. Chocolate sponge cake. It's pretty massive, to be honest. I'm just going to have a quick check and see some break rooms, because I know there's some break rooms that still look like a hospital, and then there's other break rooms that look more separate from the hospital. Something more fancy. Hello, that one gamer. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. The proper RAS Studio. Hello. Nice to see you. The music sounds fine. Thumbtack. Okay, that's good. Is it a little bit quieter than before? Because normally the iPad was like right here, but to be honest, I'm getting tired of charging the iPad all the time, and it's quite awkward. So I'm just using the laptop to play the music, but the laptop's further behind the mic, so it might not be so loud as it was before. Wow, that one messed up. Really? I'm basically done on the walls. I'll send them to you in a bit. Just finishing some minor things. That sounds good. I'll work on other things until you're done. Plenty of other things to get done. I was being attacked today by a ton of butthurt Xbox player. Console wars get real toxic. Wow, what was it, on a YouTube video? Hey, do you see thing cool? What cool thing? The sad part is there's nothing good about Xbox. PS4 outsold Xbox One and the PS3 outsold Xbox 360. Don't understand why someone would defend it. Who knows? Maybe they just love Halo, Gears of War, that kind of thing. Or they just love Microsoft. No idea. Yeah, it's a hot quote than last time. Not as loud, which is good. A hot quote. Yeah, totally makes sense. Has anyone seen Noah Cyrus's video on Dreams? I didn't watch the finished video, but I watched on YouTube the work in progress of how they made it. I don't know who this Noah Cyrus is, but yeah, it's quite cool that they've made a music video. Something a bit different. A bit quieter. Okay, yeah, it's a bit quieter. Yeah. See, I don't want to make it too quiet, because I feel like if it's too quiet, you can't really hear it, but then if it's alright, then I'll just leave it like this. On my end, it's quite loud though. It's just because the mic doesn't pick it up so clearly. So, for you guys, it'll sound quite quiet. For me, it's like, ah, in my ears. My mad ear holes. The new Halo was ultra ugly. I mean, did anyone in this comment see the trailer? Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people are quite disappointed by the new Halo gameplay review. They were saying that the graphics were quite bad, but then I saw a video from, I think it was Digital Foundry. They were saying like the reason why it looks so bad is because in the new Halo they use dynamic lighting, so if you know it becomes darker and then there's more shadows, the graphics don't look so good. But then once the sun appears, then it starts to look a bit better. And they were trying to say why it's bad, but it's also good at the same time. But it doesn't bother me. I don't have an Xbox, right? I don't even. I've played a little bit of the first Halo, but that's about it. And it was the original Halo. It wasn't the remake. It's alright. It's alright. Same in the first Gears of War. It's just alright. Things that have changed or updated. A lot of these pictures have been changed in game and been worked on by me. There's a lot of pictures. That track's quite loud. What kind of pictures? I just know about, if you're talking about the VR thing, the background, yeah, it does look a bit. It's a bit annoying that people's creations are losing their thumbnails. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but if you're talking about pictures on the wall, if you're a painter. Hello Dino, nice to see you again. Are you working in VR? I'm going to turn this down a bit, this one's a bit loud. I can barely hear myself talk. I don't know what you wrote, Hal Schmoomin, but it's empty. That one gamer, it seems like another Anthem situation to me. They're too busy making it games as a service. Just want to milk micros out of subs for the next decade. Ah, okay. I hate subscriptions, crooked. I prefer to own my games physical. I kind of got into the digital sort of stuff because for me it was just easier. I got tired of having so many discs and boxes, you know. But there comes a point where it's like, alright, I've got too much. It takes up too much space. So I went fully digital. And haven't looked back really, to be honest. Because I don't really collect collector's editions, so I don't really need all of the physical bonuses that you get these days. And PlayStation Now, it's an alright deal now, because you don't need to stream your games anymore. You can actually download them all, and you can save some money. If you play a lot of games, you can definitely save a lot of money on some games that you would play maybe for like a week or two, complete it, maybe get the platinum, and then you're done. You never play it again. So Sometimes it's good not to own a game if you think you're just going to play it for a short amount of time, but if you're going to if it's a game you think you always come back to, then obviously you're going to have to fork out a bit more. Nope, I don't have VR. Yes, the non-VR club. Excellent. Yeah, I'm the same. Normally, a lot of Dreams creators, they have VR, and I felt like I was like one of the only ones that didn't have it. But at least you can join me. It would be really good because, like, in Subject, the survival horror game here, it's all fixed camera angles, which would look really nice in VR. But oh well. 4-year-olds brag about their console being powerful, but the fools who call themselves devs don't even know how to make a game. Oof. Snap. What is this? It's like Five Nights at Freddy's, but it goes into a different letters. It's okay, LB8. Sometimes when there's a really big PSN sale, I get a game or two in between. Yeah. I mean, I think there's a sale right now as well. I don't know what your store's like, but generally there's some good sales. But only if the PSN sale's ultra cheap. Yeah, you're probably going to have to wait quite a while for that, I think. I don't mind digital downloads, but I don't think subscription services without alternatives will be good for game quality in the future. Okay, well, by subscription I didn't mean subscribe to a particular game. I meant like a service like Xbox, what do you call it, Live or something? I don't know, it's like Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass, PlayStation Now, where you get to play as many games as you want with a subscription. It's kind of like the Netflix of games. That's more like what I meant. But yeah, I would never buy a game that was like, okay, here's the base game, there's nothing here. Wait for a few years and then you'll get a full game. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of that model. There's a huge difference between a subscription and buying a digital game. Oh yeah. My subscription was just subscription to a game service rather than a game itself. Cuphead was the only Xbox game I wanted to play, but now it's on the PS4. Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised that Cuphead came to the PS4 because they obviously are owned by Microsoft. Like, I did some reading, apparently the studio owes a lot to Microsoft, so they eventually put the game on the Switch, and I thought, well, they're obviously doing the Switch some favours, Nintendo some favours, but I could never see it coming to PlayStation. But that's quite cool. Maybe we'll see some more Xbox games come to the PS4. Maybe Ori in the Blind Forest. That would be quite cool. Because if you don't have a good PC to play on, you could always get it on the PlayStation. Who knows? I mean, I don't think we'll get any big Xbox exclusives, but I think all of these smaller ones are quite cool. I noticed there was a few other games that came out. There was the Destroy All Humans remake. If anyone's interested in that, that came out this week as well. Plus the Tasmanian Tiger HD. It's an old PS2 game. That came out on PS4 as well this week. It's one of those collectathon type games. Right, I'm having a look. I'm just looking at the floors here in the break room, because they've got like cafeterias, which I don't really want to do. So like I could do a wooden floor, I could just do a plain floor, but I kind of want to make it a little bit different to the other areas of the hospital. Otherwise it gets too repetitive going through the same areas all the time. It's funny, I searched in hospital break room, and one of the pictures that came up was Resident Evil 3 when Jill is on the bed in the hospital. Right, so I think I'll do... I don't know if I'll find a good texture for it, because what I was planning to do is I was going to take Scheme's floors and then recolor them for some different rooms. So for now I'll just increase like the detail on this floor, right, till it looks half decent. Is that right? I think that's as good as it's going to get. And I'll just work through the colour just now. Like I said, once we get schemes floors, I'll be able to put down a proper floor. And same for the walls. I think. See, I've got a choice here. I'd probably just make them white again. You still want to realise that you're in the hospital, right? So it's kind of important. See if I can make this a little shinier, this floor maybe. This looks very bright, but obviously once we get the lighting in, it's going to look a bit different. So I think I might even put some lockers here just to make up some more space. I'm kind of worried about searching for assets, by the way, because ever since this VR update, if you search for stuff, you could potentially crash, and it's bad for me because since I'm streaming directly from the PS4, if something crashes, then goodbye stream. It just dies on its ass. So let's see if I can find any lockers, because I was going to make a separate locker room, but I think I'll just put it in the same room as the break room. You know. Let's see, what kind of locker is that? It's crazy. That was more of the arms lockers. So I don't want to make it like a high school locker. Look, see, you do that and the image changes. It's really annoying. They really need to fix this bug. I don't even know how they managed to have a bug like this, you know? Because surely when they were testing it, they should have realised, like, oh, all the thumbnails are changing. You know, it's not like, oh, it happens for a small amount of people. No, this is happening for everyone, and it happens all the time. All the time. So, come on, Media Molecule. Get that nonsense fixed. Get the crashes fixed. Get the thumbnails fixed. We don't want any of that garbage anymore. So I'll make a few of these lockers. So what's that? 8. Put that a bit. I'll just put it there for now, just to fill up the space a little bit. Maybe move these over a wee bit. There we go. And I'll put some. I still need to put down some plants as well. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. See what I mean? You go to the plant pot and it's a locker. Doesn't make sense, man. Does not make sense. Oh, it's the Hindi language again. You love to change your account, don't you? Let's see what you've got to say today. So, hello there, Mr. Small Giant Animal Ration. I can ask you a question. I changed my name. Do you think about it? I think about your name changes quite frequently, I believe. Yes. Have a Discord? Yes, we have a Discord. I'll send a link to that later. Owning a Switch is a must, though. You think so? I think I would. I don't know if I'd play it all the time, you know. I think I'd get through some games and then like Zelda and Mario, and then I'll be like, I'm kind of done, you know. It's the thing with the Nintendo consoles, they make really good games, but they just don't make them consistently, you know. They always come and go with games, which is a bit of a shame. Even owning a Lite is okay. Yeah, there's some benefits and some downsides to owning the Lite version, I think, but it is a bit cheaper, so it's not too bad. And no, there's no Discord pop-ups, unfortunately. Everything's all manual. I prefer the Lite since I couldn't care less about the TV feature. Oh yeah, you don't like to play on the TV? Do you use Getty Images LBA? Just found it yesterday. Great for reference. I've never heard of it, to be honest. Maybe I'll check it out. I've been pirating a lot of my. People are going to come down hard on you. I have now learned how to pirate a video game on a laptop. It's really not that hard. Depends what console you're trying to do it from. Some of them require like cracks and sometimes they don't work properly. But hey, not that I've ever done it. On the Switch, it's nice to relax on your bed and play a bit. See, I've got a Vita, and my Vita's quite cool as well, so sometimes I might do that. Same idea. Mr. Small Giant Animal Ration, that's it. I think he spent too long around Hal Schmooman. I think so, I think he's like the Hindi version of Hal Schmooman. I think that would be quite an accurate description. Look at these funky plants. What even is that? Oh look, we got our little flower beds. Remember those bits? What the hell? Add your own plant, because I'm too lazy to do it myself. That looks quite cool. I like how it's like a shiny kind of metallic pot. Oh look! How the hell did Daniele get here? Daniele always comes up out of nowhere, man. Because look, it's meant to be a skull plant. But Daniele, he knows how to glitch this game. Right, let me see what this is all about. Right. I'll just put down a couple of plants, I think. There you go. Beautiful. My beautiful plants. Looks alright to me. So I'll put in the camera angles now. I'll try not to waste too much time with the detail until we start to confirm how these walls look. Because I'm going to come back to these walls. I might paint them a little bit. Maybe I'll paint like a line here. You know, some fancy stuff. Put a window here. That's another thing. I'll need to see if I can find some windows, some good windows. I did have a collection of windows, but I don't think I was entirely happy with the selection. So we've got the hospital break room. I could maybe use a window like that, you know, very old school kind of window. Because all of these other windows are mostly for houses or cathedrals, sci-fi, or for like a castle. So maybe I could get away with doing something more like this. It's quite creepy, isn't it? So maybe we'll use this. Maybe. Just maybe. Right. Right, come here, Papa the Trinker. We need to measure you. No cake for you. We just want to measure you against the window. There we go. Okay. I got a big ass clock here, right? So what I'll do is I'll just change the position of the clock at some point. Right, so let's do something like that. Okay. Is this clock? You know? Let's just say it's there, right? Or I could even just move it like... Maybe I could move it like over here. Change position, put it up here maybe. Oh god, look. I totally ruined it. I think the grid's messed up or something. It was always like that. Weird. I'll need to rotate it a little bit. See, I hate when some things, they don't actually go on the grid. It's weird. I don't know if that's the creator's fault or just Dreams being weird. There you go. Alright, that looks a bit better. I got a TV up here. I might move the TV over there. I'll probably change the colour of these lockers as well, because I feel like they're maybe a bit too dark. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Right. I'll just change one, then I'll duplicate the rest. Let's see, I'll make them... How bright should I make them? Maybe I'll just keep them at like 100 for now. Let's see. I like a little bit of contrast, so I'll make it like that, I think. Yeah, that looks alright. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Looks a bit better, I think. You have a Vita, nice. I do. My Vita's right here, actually. I've got it in a big case. You know, just to protect it. It's my baby. You've got to keep it nice and safe. So that's my Vita there. Needs a bit of a clean, but it's good. I'm kind of sad that Sony didn't really support it enough. I felt like it maybe deserved, you know, a bit more attention than it got, which is really, really sad, because it's a great console, great handheld, I should say. There we go. Maybe get like a newspaper or something on the table. See. Normally whenever I look for a newspaper, there's always a new newspaper, but there's not a lot of people that make newspapers in Dreams, you know. I think this is a new one. See what I mean? Every time I search for something, I always find new stuff after a few months. Because before, we had this newspaper. This was the very first newspaper. And then this newspaper came afterwards. And then it looks like this is another one. I don't mind putting an extra one in for variety, but since it's Japanese, I don't think it would fit. Since our game's, you know, in the States. And so I'll just file that there just now. Lovely. Big ass newspaper, isn't it? Must be the financial newspaper. There you go. Just adds a little bit more charm to the table, eh? And you can homebrew it, fill it with emulators and play PSP games on it. You can already play PSP games on it. You just have to buy them first. That's how you get around that problem. Are you ready for all of Daniele's PS5 exclusives? Oh my god, no. No, thank you. Can you imagine, like, he can only fit so much stuff on a PS4 level. Imagine his PS5 levels. They're going to go through the roof. I meant it was a really nice handheld, and still is really nice and very sturdy and durable. Oh yeah, remember you like your sturdy consoles. With Ultra 4K Daniele graphics. That's all we can. I'm interested in the new Sackboy game on the PS5. I'm vaguely interested, since it doesn't have a crate mode. It kind of loses some of its appeal for me. But you know, I'll still buy it, I'm sure. Maybe I'll stream it, so some of you don't have to buy it. Hopefully it's an alright game. I think the graphics for it, on first glance, the graphics look quite good, but I think if I go back and watch the trailer again, they're okay, just okay, you know. There's definitely better PS5 games out there. Okay, so have a wee bring this over a wee bit, I think. There you go. Got to have our hand sanitizer in view. Right. Give the player some room to move, I think. There we go. So if we go forward, maybe we can see more of the environment. Or maybe I'll make it like this. This is quite a cool angle. Just got to brush up the texture on this couch. I think I reduced the detail maybe just a tad too much. Okay, maybe I'll do it like that. Because I could even do it over here as well. Like if we wanted to pick something up on the table, we could put a camera angle here just to make it a bit more obvious. You know, like there, for example. Yeah, I think I like that a bit better, because you can still see the other chair here, but you're still focusing more on what's on the table, and you're still getting a good view of what's around the place. So if you go the other way from here and you go down this way, let's see, there's a camera angle that's like kind of focused like that. So if you run past here, the camera angle maybe focus on this part. Okay. If you go past there, so I don't know if the vending machines are going to be that important, so I don't know if I really want to make a camera angle here. I just know that if you walk up this way, obviously I feel like the lockers could come in handy. So maybe I'll put them more in focus. Maybe like that. See, I feel like I could mess things up. Like, so we've got the vending machines here. One thing I could do is maybe like trash it a little bit. Like, oh, that way this bit is blocked. It would save me having to make another camera angle over there, because there's no point, there's nothing over there, you know. I mean, maybe I could move this one over here. Don't know, just try and find ways to block things. Like, I could get quite smart about it and like try and tilt this on top of this bit. Kinda works. Kinda. There we go. People were very, very careless in this break room. I could actually, like, just so you can see that it's a vending machine, I'll flip it round. There you go. So at least we've blocked off that area. Because that's one thing I'm definitely going to have to go back and do. Like, all the areas, they're not going to be so clean and tidy. They're going to be quite messy. Like, right now, when I design stuff, I just make it neat and tidy because it's like how the room would... Maybe the chair like that, or... you know, maybe slightly move this one. You know, not quite as much. Just like little details like that. Like, make, like... some of the chairs are like kind of tilted, or there's some chairs that are like they've almost fell over, you know. We'll work on it, but I think it makes the scene a little bit better when you start to see everything's like not quite as neat and tidy as it could be. Same with this. Like, this table could, like, this could be like, this honestly could be on the floor. I'll leave it here like it's kind of hanging off the edge. Like, oh, so close to breaking, so close. I'm considering like tilting this over as well. I think it would look quite cool. Just need to see, because it's got so many different parts. I need to make sure it's realistic. You know, something like that. So if maybe I block that area off with the fan. The fan over like that. I'll bring this chair over a wee bit more. Maybe there's like an item on the chair, for example. I think that makes the room look a lot better, don't you think? The fact that it is like kind of trashed. Gives more personality. Looks not too bad. Maybe I could put some of these balls on the floor as well. Hold on. Right, you have to scope in pretty far to get one of these balls. Right, come here, you. There we go. So I don't even know if the camera's going to pick any of these up, right? But I'll just put them down here for now, just in case there's like... Just to make it look a bit nicer, you know. Right, we'll see how that works. Yeah, the game looks fun. It does look fun. I'll happily play it. The new Horizon game also looks awesome. I still need to play the first Horizon game. Don't think bad of me. I just haven't had time yet. It's in my backlog. I'll get to it eventually, I promise. Hello, Maddy Madness. Nice to see you again. Hope you're having a great week. What up? I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well. Wow, that looks cool. I got a PSP, but not the Vita. Heard it was a really good handheld. The Vita is like a big improvement over the PSP. I mean, you've got analog sticks. They're small analog sticks, so they're not perfect for everyone. But, see, the thing is, the Vita, like, just to hold the Vita, and it's so good. It's just a shame there's not enough good games for it. Sony just abandoned all support, which was a real shame. They never really believed in it, I don't think, but it's such a great console. Hey Jenkins Gaming, welcome back. Hope we're doing good. Yeah, I swear I'm getting hundreds of replies from these butthurt Xbox fanboys. Don't they know when to quit? Nah, they're just gonna like keep going at you. They don't really care about how many people have replied. Hey small boy, nice to see you again. Hope you're having a great week. I want to be able to search L on YouTube and you are the first video to appear. I know that's going to be difficult, but hey, let's see if we can do it one day. HZD is boring in my opinion. You didn't like it? It reminds me of Far Cry, but with mechanical dinosaurs. Is Days Gone a bigger game than The Last of Us 2? What do you mean by bigger game? Do you mean like the size of the world, or do you just mean like the quality of it? If I had to talk about the quality, I'd say like Days Gone, it's got flaws of its own. It's not quite as realistic as The Last of Us 2, but I thought Days Gone was really fun. Once you get past some of the parts that it needs a bit more polish on, it's definitely more of an arcadey kind of game, but it's good fun, and there's no bullshit with that game. What you see is what you get. The Last of Us 2 is like, you know, it's more controversial. What nonsense. Horizon Zero Dawn is awesome. Maybe I need to try it for the 5th time. And I did play it briefly to give it a quick go. It just reminded me of Far Cry, but I'll get back to it. God of War and The Last of Us 2 are this gen's best. See, I would say God of War, I really liked it. Something about it though that I just didn't love it. For me, God of War was more like an 8 out of 10. But I can understand why people would give it a 9 or a 10. And The Last of Us 2 was like, again, really good gameplay and graphics and everything, but I don't know, it just... the story and how long the game is and how repetitive it gets, it kind of bugged me a little bit, to be honest. That's the parts that really hold it back for me, you know. So I might need to change this. I might actually move this one to be more like that. Okay, move it back a bit as well. Right, that looks alright. So we'll get this part here. I'll need to fix something here. I could, since we've got the machine here, what I'll do is I'll move this over a little bit, I think. Like that. I'll bring this out a bit. Just to block that off a bit better. And it means if I do my camera here, I can kind of do the camera more like that. Let me see. So I could do a high one as well. Let's try like that. So the other one's going to be like that. So since that fell, I'll move it a little bit. Do I need to move it? People don't really know what it is, to be honest, but screw it, it looks alright. So that'll be that camera, and then if you move up past here, that's that camera there, wasn't it? So that camera's going to go like that. Then you go over this way. This is all blocked, so maybe I'll do a camera like that, maybe. Let me see. Try and use more objects to like block the camera sometimes. Just need to see what's on that table though, just in case we use it. Okay. And then if people go down, I don't know if I'll make people go down this way. Maybe I'll just block this off as well. Maybe it's easier that way. So, does that camera see that blockage? It doesn't? Right. I guess I could make the... just sort of stretch the camera out a bit more, maybe. I'll try and make it like that then, I think. Maybe that's okay. So we'll start here. If you go over here, the camera's going to be like that. Let's see. If you keep going forward, the camera will change to that. If you keep going forward a bit more, it's going to go to about here. And then once you go over to this side, the camera's going to be something like that. Maybe I'll bring it up a wee bit more. Okay. I mean, looks kind of okay. You don't really see some detail, so like the TV, you don't really see it. This part here, it's hard to see what that is exactly, so I might need to change this a little bit. Let me see, does that... put it around like that. See if this looks okay. Just so we can see like the buttons on it, maybe. You can't see because of the camera, but you can kinda see there's like buttons there. Maybe once you go to this camera, you'll see like, oh, the vending machines have fallen over. I can assume that's what that is. Okay. Okay, it looks alright. Just need to replace this one, because this one was just like a placeholder for now. So I'll see if I can find if anyone's made any more vending machines. Let me see. Some better vending machines. Okay, that's totally a vending machine. I don't know what kind of vending machines these are. That could work. So that was the old one we were using. It's a placeholder. It's a very Japanese kind of thing. This one's quite cool. Has a lot of things inside.
Now
There's a few. This one looks alright as well. It looks like there's been a few new ones since I last checked. I'll use maybe I'll use this one. So I'll delete that. Put this one in. And then let's see what that looks like. It looks a bit better now. Because you can actually see through the glass and you can actually see there's some products in it. I just need to double check that the lockers are an okay size. I mean, it's alright. They basically fit them perfectly. Excuse me, I could make it a bit bigger, but then it's maybe too big, you know? Even if I just do it like that. I don't know, I think it might be alright. It's funny how they change sizes, like that one was different than the other ones. See what I mean? That look, let's They're all, I'm scaling them up, but some of them scale differently. It's weird. Maybe I'll make them a bit bigger, just because, like, for gameplay, if you want to open one, it might be quite difficult to line it up. So I'll try and fix this. What was that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so delete that one. Kind of get stuck in the floor, but I could re-detail it on the bottom so it looks a bit better. Might be alright. It's not perfect. Maybe I can, like, bring it up just a little bit. Let's see what that looks like. Just leave it the way it was, I think. So probably one of these lockers will open. You'll maybe get a key to find something. Because we need a reason for actually coming into this break room. We can't just come in for some cake. Right, so at least we'll get some lockers here. It's looking a lot better now that we've trashed the place. And Spider-Man, yeah, Spider-Man was quite cool as well. I thought the side missions were really boring, but other than that, it was a good game. Finally here now. Sorry, no worries, Isaac. Good to have you here now. Time of completion. What about Ghost of Tsushima? I think most people are still playing favourites. Just needs a bit more time to finish it. I've not played that yet. Yeah, exactly. Just need a bit more time, I think. The Last of Us 2 had a terrible story. Yeah, very, very depressing, isn't it? The Last of Us 2 was/is such a meme. Okay, Resi 2 and 7 were the best. Yes, that's it. Those were the two best ones. I was gone for a bit. Did I miss anything? You missed me trashing up the place. Now the PS4's life cycle is pretty much finished. What would people choose as game of the generation? The best PS4 game? The best PS4 game? That's really difficult to choose, because on one hand you want to say Dreams, because as a creator this is really good. As a player, not so much, so I'd say a special mention for Dreams, for all the stuff you can do in it. But as a game that you can play, let me see. I think I'm going to have to give it to Bloodborne, if I'm being honest. I'm just going to have a quick search for PS4 games. So looking at this list of PS4 games, I think I'm going to have to give it to Bloodborne. I think Bloodborne is just unbeatable. There's so many good games, but I don't know, something about Bloodborne that's just... it's like another level. It's a shame if no one's played Bloodborne. Definitely give it a try. Even if you think it's too difficult, you'll get into it. You'll learn the ropes. Okay, what should I start next? Days Gone or Ghost of Tsushima? I guess just because of the hype, I'd probably just go with Ghost of Tsushima, to be honest. Since everyone's playing it right now, you may as well get in on it, and then you can do Days Gone after. Because you kind of want a break after playing The Last of Us. I think playing another apocalyptic zombie game, you might find it a bit boring, a bit repetitive, one after the other. By the way, LB, think you've got time for my latest track today? Well, depends. Is it 50 minutes long? Oh. when am I getting alpha gameplay for this? I still need to build some of the combat and stuff like that, but I can definitely put up a alpha gameplay demo that you just explore for now, and then I'll add the combat later. So I'll work on that and I'll let you know when it's ready, because all the environments are pretty much done. It's just there's one outside part that's taking me a little bit longer to make. But yeah, not long to go. I don't want to say like next week or 2 weeks because I don't want to get it wrong. So I'll let everyone know. Hey Hawka! Oh god. So not only am I translating Hindi today, I'm also translating Spanish. So he said P sweep, whatever that means. It's funny, it says it was Chinese, but it's not Chinese. You can't play? What do you mean you can't play? I don't know what you mean. By the way, he's swearing, but he's doing it with a typo. Google told me that. Open up the Spanish tab on your Hindi translator, LB. Yeah, I got it. He was saying bad things to me. He was calling me the B word. Terrible. Terrible language. You're giving the Spanish people a bad name here. Wait, that is Spanish, right? Yes. It looks Spanish to me. I guess so. I'm not great at identifying languages, to be honest. I think it is. Hola, atmosphere. Nice to see you again. Greetings from outer space. The internet up here is great. We are in the International Space Station. We have our own personal internet satellite. That's good. How much? What's your MB? What's your upload speed? If we ever go to the moon one day, I'd like to know what our speeds are going to be like. I don't know, or I don't. It's been developed by Sumo, and yeah, it isn't really a traditional LBP game in that sense, hence I'm not really hyped for it. Oh, you're talking about the Sackboy adventure thing? Yeah. I mean, I guess it'll be alright, but... Hold on, I think my chat spazzed. I was literally scrolling down. I think I missed some comments. Hold on. Can you see my house? It's the big diamond house. Wow, these glitches are crazy. You have a 50% chance of loading up a table or a TV. I love it. I know it's like the roll of a dice. It's actually making creating even more exciting now. Yes, I see your house. It's very small from up here. Anyone else? Help for Sackboy's adventure? Hyped. Ah, I see now, yeah. I'm not super hyped, but I'll play it. Hopefully it's good. What's wrong with just going in for cake? Well, it doesn't really serve much of a gameplay purpose, but you know, if you want me to build an entire room just for cake, I can do it. I'm not really too hyped about it since it's not the traditional LBP game we all know and love, but I do have high hopes for it. Especially with LBP, but in 3D, isn't it? Just no create mode. Is Sackboy's adventure purely platforming, or is there level editing? Yeah, it's just a game. It's not. There's no creation suite at all. I think that's why they didn't call it Little Big Planet. So they're going to make like spin-off games. Maybe they'll make another Little Big Planet karting game as well, or a Sackboy karting, because they still want the mascot to stay alive. They just don't want to make any Little Big Planet games anymore because they don't want to compete with Dreams. Because then you'll have some players going to Little Big Planet, other people going to Dreams. And like I said before, Little Big Planet is more accessible. So a lot of people will quit Dreams and go back to Little Big Planet just because it's easier. So they need a way to keep people, make sure they stick with Dreams. Last of Us Part 2 has a good story so far, I think. I thought the story's alright for me, it's just too much crap, you know, like you get fed up with some of the stuff. Not sure, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just platforming. Yeah, I think they already confirmed there's no editor. Maybe just to edit costumes. I have not finished it yet. I know it takes forever to finish that game. The longest game I've played that's meant to be linear. Best PS4 game, Jazzpunk. Best exclusive PS4 game, Dreams. The Last of Us 2, best PS4 game, as a creator, Dreams. Yeah, agreed, Isaac. Bloodborne was dope. Yeah. I still think Bloodborne is the best this entire generation. A Sackboy's Adventure does not have a creator mode. It's going to lose a lot of players, a huge amount, because that's what Little Big Planet is. Sumo Digital is a kind of greedy company. Is that what I meant to say? I don't really blame Sumo Digital too much, because they're more of a company that they don't really make their own games. They get hired to make other people's games. So they made Little Big Planet, Sackboy's Adventure. They made a Doctor Who game. They make a lot of Sonic Sega games, so like Sonic Racing. They made 3 Sonic Racing games. They made Sonic Tennis. So they just make games based on other franchises. They don't actually really make their own stuff. So much, like I think they made one game that was like a Snake game, which was meant to be quite good. They collaborated with an LBP creator, and I can't remember what it was called. It was a snake. It was like a collectathon platformer kind of thing, and you went this snake and you could wrap around the environment and stuff. Yeah, I think Sumo Digital were just going with the flow with this one, to be honest. Yeah, Dreams makes things difficult because it's unique. It kind of has to be included. Yeah. Best exclusive PS4 game, Dreams. Best PS4 game, The Outlast 2 or Red Dead Redemption 2, I think. And Bloodborne is an awesome call. Yeah, not many people are saying Bloodborne, sadly. I feel like I'm alone here. They will get more money if they have a crate mode, making more sales and more in-game purchases. Absolutely, they probably just don't want Dreams to die, because if they make a 3D Little Big Planet, so it's like, hey, you can make 3D games, it's more accessible, it's more fun, people will be like, hey, let's just go to Little Big Planet or Sackboy's Adventure, why create on Dreams? And then only the hardcore, realistic people will stay on Dreams. And then a big chunk of the audience is gone, so I guess they're sacrificing a new Little Big Planet for Dreams. The graphics were not great in Bloodborne, but it didn't stop it from being amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's like, at the end of the day, it's a good game. That's all that matters, really. It is 15.5 minutes long. 15.5 minutes long? What the hell? Gonna have to dedicate a whole stream just for that track. Jinkage, absolutely. Isaac's track is probably 1.5 hours. I know, that 15 is actually 15 minutes, that's a typo. You meant 15 hours. How I was close in terms of numbers, very, very close, yeah. Sometimes I wonder why people just go into streams and swear. I'm genuinely curious, maybe just attention, but why in another language? Well, either they don't speak English and they just think, you know, I'm going to be an asshole either way, or they think they can get away with it. It's like, oh, they don't understand Spanish, so I'll be really mean, and then they'll never know. But hey, I've got my Hindi / Spanish translator, so I'll know. Who knows? But yeah, probably it's just attention, or they're bored and they just drop in and they go like, you suck, or you're a bastard, or... It's not so common though. Happens sometimes though. By the way, the collab with Deb R8 Sauceless one will probably be uploaded soon too, and tomorrow I think I'll release my Spectre remix. Lots of stuff coming your way. You've got me covered, don't you? Hey Big Fish, nice to see you again. What's up, Home Biscuits? What kind of biscuit would you be if you had to choose? Would you be a Jammy Dodger? Would you be a custard cream? Would you be a bourbon? What would you be? Just a simple chocolate digestive? I want LBP in full 4K ray tracing. That would be great. Yeah. I think Photosynthesis 1 collaborated on that Snake game. It could be him. I don't know the name. But yeah, I only know it was a Little Big Planet creator. He actually got a job with Sumo Digital. And that he was like the guy that sort of led that team. It's called Snake Pass, I think. That's it, Snake Pass. I still need to buy it. It looks really interesting. How they could make a snake that playable, I'll never know. At least the Spectre remix will only be 8 minutes. Yeah, just 8 minutes, you know. 8 little minutes, no problem. I don't get why people would choose it over Dreams if it does have an edit mode, because it's obviously going to be limited since it's a platforming game. Depends. I mean, Little Big Planet 2 and 3, it's like primarily it's platforming, but you can make other stuff, you know. Because LBP is more accessible, and 2D art as well as 2D platformers are so much easier to make on LBP. Yeah. I mean, 3D in general, if you make a game in 3D, you look at Sonic the Hedgehog. When it was on 2D, the developers said that when they transitioned to 3D, the reason why it was so difficult was because in 3D, the player has so many more options, so many more directions to go, so there's so many more problems that can happen. So they say developing a 3D game is so much harder because there's a lot more possibilities. So I think if you're jumping straight into 3D development, it's going to be a big learning curve. I'm not even going to translate that, Houseman. You don't deserve the translator treatment. I know you speak English. Oh my, why is a hammy dodger? A hammy dodger? Sounds very hairy. Also, it's fun to try to think outside the box in a game like LBP. The music tools are pretty limited, but it's fun to try to go beyond its limits. Yeah, I think that's why Little Big Planet stuff was more impressive, because people were trying to see if they could like break the boundaries of, you know, what was possible in LBP, like when you had like the first person games, or you had the 3D glitch, and people were doing things with see-through sack boys and sticker panel stuff, and it was really cool. I don't know if Dreams can compete with that, because when you play Dreams, it's not, the only thing that's impressive is if you get like something with like really amazing graphics, or some amazing animation or something like that, you know. It's quite cool that fan's still working. I might actually leave that. Maybe I'll slow it down a little bit just to make it seem like it's kind of broke. So here we go, there's our cake. Get my foot right up on that cake, yeah. Proper ragdoll it. Yeah, I think I probably will move this on the floor, just because I think it would fit with the rest of the level, like being kind of destroyed. Yeah, there we go. I just need to delete that rain that we saw as well. There we go. Something like that'll do. Right, I just need to go and delete that rain. I think it was from an old scene. The clock got an update. Added calibration variable for the timing, and I noticed it was running at 4% slow. Can be adjusted by changing the variable value if you find it works differently for you. It's not so crucial for me. Right, here's our rain. Yes, unhide it, please. But please select it. I need it selected. Right, here we go. Delete. Okay, so the rain should be gone. Perfect. So that's alright. So until we get Scheme's walls and floors, even though I'm not going to use the same walls and floors as the corridor outside, I'm going to just change the tint a little bit, because I think to keep the walls and the floors quite universal, but then just change the colour from the corridor to room, I think it would be quite good. So I'll save this one just now, save it online. Now I'm also having problems saving online as well, because after the VR update, all of the servers in Dreams are totally messed up now, so hopefully this saves properly. So far so good. When I tried to save the director's room, it took forever. It took like, it was like 15 minutes and then it said error. It was just, it was stuck here for a long time. So hopefully it's working now. There we go, at least that's saved. Oh, why LB? You're not privileged to use the translator. That took a full 5 minutes to type. Well, we should have thought about that one. Agreed, that's why Sparky's LBP music was always so impressive. He had some incredible sound design and it was hard to believe he made that in LBP. Yeah, it must be quite difficult to compose in LBP, considering it's some of the sounds were quite bad. How schmooming your thing doesn't even translate. You've got so many different languages. It's impossible. So that's on you. Level 215. You're level 215? Jesus. You play this game a lot. Where's your games scheme? Come on, you should have a game by now. That's at too high a level not to have a game. But the Destruction, Craig, Mond and Velvet Audio were impressive in LBP 2, just because their music could literally stand on their own even outside of LBP. That's always an important thing, isn't it? MM should remaster the LBP games and release them as a Dreams PS5 bundle. Yeah, not too bad an idea. Maybe just the story modes. Because I never played them. Never? The story mode's alright, but if you're not going to use crate mode, I don't know if you would bother too much. In Dreams, the only musician who manages to impress me is JD Games. There are quite a few really good ones too, but they're not really impressive to me because Dreams does grant you all these options. So stuff like Back to Man, you think he's a piece of crap. That's what you're saying. You don't even impress yourself. It competes against itself to a degree, but it still sails for MM. Well, the thing is, MM don't get involved with Little Big Planet anymore. After Little Big Planet 2, they dropped it, and Little Big Planet 3 is by Sumo Digital, so MM have nothing to do with LBP anymore. They kind of went, see you later. It's more like Sony that would probably make money rather than MM. The walls are done. I'll send them to you now. Oh, excellent. Working on hospital machines and beds now. The easy and fun stuff, of course, of course. I've got some hospital beds. I don't know if you can check some of the ones that people have made. And maybe you can improve those ones. Unless you want to make it from scratch. Definitely the machines like the respirator, the heart rate monitor. If you type in like a surgery room, you'll see like there's like different machines all around. I don't know the names of these machines, but I just know they keep you alive. So I guess as many of those as possible. And an x-ray, we need to make an x-ray room, so we need an x-ray machine. And any other little bits and pieces that you find. But again, I don't know what they're called. I just know that they're some kind of machine. LBP 1 and especially 2 remastered had... What? Remastered? What? Oh, would be godly. Ah, I see. I probably wouldn't bother with a remaster, to be honest. It doesn't make a difference for me. Still love the LBP music tools though. It had a unique sound. The translator says, well, yeah, just computer says no, pretty much. I'm practicing on art mostly right now. My game is in my mind and on paper. Better watch out. Once John Jerry Steve strangles you a bit too much, your mind is going to start to go. You're going to lose all that oxygen. Alright, gotcha. That's a shame. No, I love Back to Man's music, but I usually know how it's made because, again, Dreams gives you all of these options, and there aren't really boundaries to break or surpass even some of the best Dreams. Songs might sound excellent, but they might still not be impressive. So for you, you want a masterpiece. You want tracks that shouldn't be possible in Dreams, but they are because they've done something. Yeah. I mean, my game I'm making doesn't really break any boundaries, you know, but hopefully people still like it anyway. Let me see then, Scheme. I know you sent me it, but I need to search for it. So if you've published it, I'll be able to put the walls in the scene. Let's have a look. The remix of Subject Hospital Kit. There's a kit. Do you like the vocals in the background? Oh, so beautiful. A remix of Subject Hospital Kit. What's the hospital kit? Oh. That's a big kit, look at that. So what's the difference between the hospital kit and the remix of the hospital kit? Is there a difference? Should I be worried? Right, so there's our hospital kit. What did the other one look like? I'm curious now. It has some of it has a bit of a ceiling, but it's got like some stuff above here as well. Oh look, we're in a nice little area here. You're making a better hospital than me, Scheme. You're making me look bad. Oh, St Mary's Hospital. Excuse me. I think you'll find the rightful owner of this hospital. Come on. Gotta get it right, man. There you go. Now it makes sense. So what we got here? You've actually detailed this. You spent so much time on this. Right, so we've got a wee map here. So we've got the green, the blue, the yellow, red. Right. LBA loves Bovaretta forever. See, I bet you never thought I'd find this, did you? But this was the first thing I went to. It's like I had a spidey sense. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Spider human. Blah blah blah. Blah, Joe Rob is never late. Blah blah. Blah blah. Isaac Mate Greats Music. Blah blah. Maddie Madness, Crook Vulture, Red Stool, Intra Attack Out, Delirium. Sorry if I missed anyone or misspelled your name, but LBA can fix that. Nah, I'm not going to do that. LBA loves Bovaretta forever. Blah 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 blah. Skodahuman. This is like the Swedish Hausmumen. Smallhuman. Blah blah blah. Alright, so it's just like a copy and paste here. All got Scheme. He is the best. I think it's just a copy and paste, isn't it, on both sides? You got a bit lazy there, didn't you? Important. John Jerry Steve is always watching. Please be respectful and never look at his tiny little leg. He's self-conscious about it. You've been warned. Thank you. Now have a great day playing this game. Perfect. So the thing is, I could leave it like that because, you know, if the camera angle's like this, you're never going to read that text. You're going to be like, what the hell does that say? So I could just leave that the way it is, to be honest. There'll be none the wiser. What is this? Oh no. What happened? That was weird. I thought the game was going to crash. This object is stuck in my game. Look, I keep getting stuck every time I go near it. This is haunted. This object is haunted, by the way. Right, what else have we got here? The same scripture. Alright, you got a wee control panel here. Some USB ports. Nice. Some sockets for the walls. The room numbers. What's this? Why are you reading? Because obviously I'm loving the details. You are doomed. So that should we should put that sticker on John Jerry Steve's leg. I think that would be perfect. St Mary's. So we already established this is not St Mary's. Authorised staff only. Right. Look at them. How are they sitting down? think you forgot your chair. Right, you've got our wee Ethernet port here. Get another copy of that one, yeah. Some notes. What's this? Is this meant to be like a fire alarm or something? The cardiac intensive care. There's nothing in here. That's what most games are like, aren't it? When if you glitch through the walls, you just see this kind of stuff, and you're like, what the hell? The illusions. And then you're like, what is this? What is that? What is that? I think you forgot something here. I don't even know what that is. It's poking through the wall. And then we got a proper fire alarm here. Nice. The waiting room. What does that say? You're doomed. Oh, wet floors, yeah. You know, it'll be funny if that was like the size of John Jerry Steve's leg. Just for him. Got a wee training area here as well. You never know, you might need it. Oh, some elevators. Look, very clean, very shiny. I don't know what that. I was hoping that was going to say something there. I can't really see that. I don't need to read those though. So, if anyone knows what those symbols mean in real life, good for you. Right, get number of floors. Nice. So this is, you fixed all of the walls. Got a double door here. It's really nice. I don't know what this is. I think this is like a experimental thing. And then we've got a bunch more of the walls. Right, so where am I? Right, that was that scene. That was the original one. This is the remixed one. So I don't know if the remixed one is everything's just together. Maybe it's easier for me to sort out. So wall decorations, okay, nice. Work in progress. This is going to be the bathroom, I think. Room name, oh, very good. Room name. So the wall decorations, that looks good. What's this? Adjust the text, the brightness on all objects that use coloured text, depending on nearby lighting. Okay, that's cool. So we've got a bunch of the doors here on the walls. Inner corridor door, add a corner protectors and corner skirting for the outer corner. Oh, okay. Is that what these things are for? I don't even know. What are the red things? Right, got a big open door here. Inner and outer corner double door. Remove the corner protectors for inner doors. Ah, okay. I see. John Jerry Steve's tip: use the 8x grid for wall pieces and the 4x grid will sometimes need to be used. And lastly, stop looking at my leg. Thanks, John Jerry Steve. Good tip. Inner corner wall. Outer corner wall. Okay. Oh, I see you've got the bits down here. Oh, very good. The outer corner wall. Got some nice detail. And we've even got a plank of wood here. This is all I've been looking for. This one plank of wood. That's good though. That's a really nice reception though. Finally, we've actually got something that looks half decent. Oh, you're out of sculpture memory. I probably shouldn't have scoped into that. That was a big mistake. Right, let me just get the music back on here. This is Silent Hill 2 music now. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. So what did you guys think of the Scheme Cossie's detailed sets? I mean, this is all the pieces lined up, but this is like what it would look like, and I just noticed there's something up here. It says for orange text put term, Orange without the spaces. Okay. Nice little hidden tip there, but we found it. I don't even know if that was for me. I think that was for him. I think he was watching the stream and he's like, oh, that's a good tip. I'll write that down so I don't forget. So that's quite good. Thanks very much, Scheme Costs. It's looking really nice. Really, really nice. Finally, my graphics are actually going to turn out a bit better than they were before. But I'm loving this, especially. I love that they don't have any chairs though. They're just squatting to go to the bathroom. So what do you guys think about the environments then? It's looking pretty nice. I'll just catch up here. Sent, I will split them all up if you want and just let me know. Assuming the thermal's okay, I might not need to split them up. Might be alright. Also, Great Scott is very impressive. He manages to make some really solid instrumental metal tracks. Oh yeah, he's your favourite. Use the 8 times grid. Okay. Hey Traffic Studio, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Do you play Dreams yourself? Do you create? Go the remix. The other is messy work in progress. It looks good though. It's nice to see everything put together. Are you going to get Cuphead? I'm not sure yet. I'm not really buying any games right now because I've been paying off a car for the car repairs right now. Maybe next month. Maybe we'll see. Eyeballs. There you go. Where the F was my name? Jinky's Gaming's raging at you. Scheme, you better get on that. Time yourself out, Jinkage. LBA, you gotta add Jinkage. Alright. Where can I add him though? Right, what's this? Yeah, that's that. This is like one giant block. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to... Right, here we go. Right, since you made him so mad, I'm gonna have to put him up at the top. Right, let me see. There you go. Jenkage Gaming was here from the start. There you go. Right, this will probably mess up your thing, but there you go. It's not really as formatted, but there you go. I'll update it when I actually use it. No one's going to read it though. It's going to be like that. No one can see it. There you go. You happy now? We are allowed to swear when we are annoyed or upset. Me right now. Yeah, that object is weird. It's the glass. It might be a text gadget freezing your camera. Could be. Could be. I know, man. Add Drinky JLBA. Right there. We got him. Sorted. The text of doom. Yeah, LB, 4 exclamation marks means it's urgent. Add his name. Yeah, Remix is the cleaned up version. Yeah, I wish text was supported with lighting. It always just glows in the dark. And it's so bad. Yeah, I know. I hate that when you zoom out with text and the text disappears. It's really annoying. Because I had buildings that had text across it, but then when you go from the distance, it disappears, it just vanishes. So I'm going to have to make some text with actual sculpts, so you can actually see what's going on. The red things are shadow masks. They are invisible. They are for better shadows at distance. Interesting. I didn't know about this. That was just a reminder for myself. Yeah, I knew it. I just glad you didn't put another reminder, you know? A reminder to self. House Moomin's music bugs me. Wow, I didn't know term worked on text gadgets. I thought it was just a UI outside the game. Nice one, Scheme. Yeah, he did a great job here. He's building most of this hospital for me, which is kind of what I need because I'm getting a bit stressed doing everything solo. You know, any help I can get is going to help me tremendously. As soon as I find a way to make text blue, I'll use it with my Cyber Spy game since it's the main colour theme. Can we get some claps or Scheme? These look great. I know we need to wait until, I don't know what time the NHS get claps. I think today when you do your claps, it should be for Scheme. It's all hospital themed, so it all counts. Yeah, amazing assets, yeah. Looks really clean. And once we get the lighting in, and once I'm, you know, some areas might have some grime around them, which I'll probably do myself because I need to practice with some dirt and stuff like that. But I'll do that after the lighting, so I'll see what it looks like with lighting, and then I'll edit it. I will sleep tonight now. Good. Just know that you're part of this now. You're engraved into the history of this game. Thermal is 36% for all of it. You can obviously lower detail on most stuff. I haven't reduced it yet. Just used the looseness tool on everything, which took forever. I can imagine. Yeah, I think 36% should be alright. I can, as long as I can import it, then I can delete the stuff that I don't need. It should be alright. Oh, the reason it's freezing is because when you hover over a text gadget with your imp, sometimes it lets you lower the text inside the box up and down, and it freezes your camera. Alright. So it's kind of like edit mode, even when you're not in edit mode. That's quite annoying. Thanks guys, for a stone. I've had it before and it's real annoying. There's so much wrong with text gadgets, I know. It really shouldn't do that. I mean, in play mode, if you want to scroll with the imp, maybe, but in create mode, I don't think so. Unless you actually select it, then it should enable it. You can fix that text issue if you put space between the text and the wall. Really? Oh, okay. If you do that though, does the text float on the wall? Is it still possible to make it look like the text is like really close? We've long gone the clapping for the NHS. It's at 8 PM I think. Is it 8 PM? Alright. I never know. That's a shame then. You're going to have to do a big extra clap tomorrow for Scheme to let him know how much you appreciate him in these trying times. If your text is too close to the wall, that's when it disappears from far away. How do you make it then? At least a bit of a gap between the text and the wall. So how do I get it on the wall without causing that glitch? That's my biggest concern. So I'll delete this now. We don't need that yet. I don't know. Is this the floor you're using, Scheme, or is this the default one? If you get a floor ready, let me know as well. Update it. Hopefully we can make the floor a little bit shiny. I don't know if it's possible. Just to give it a bit of a gleam to it, you know, like it's just been cleaned. So I got an internet error. I don't know why. Things seem to be okay right now. But right, so these are mostly for the corridors, these parts, so we don't need them for this specific part. I don't know why I've got preview and visibility off. I don't remember turning that on. Maybe it was an accident. Who knows? Oh, it's a lone chair. So lonely. Right, there we go. So I'll save that there. What time is it now? Okay. Let me see here. YouTube is being really weird right now. I don't know if the stream is still working Are we still live? I think we're dead. Is the stream over? Because I feel like I'm getting comments here on the PS4, but on YouTube it says the stream's over. God knows what's happening here. See, like the music just stopped. I think it's back now. Give me a moment. If anyone's still there. Right, I've just loaded back. I don't know what you guys heard or saw, but basically the stream choked on a massive nail. So the last part I got to before that went a bit crazy was the Boveretta stone face. That's it. So the clapping has stopped now. Thank God. I've never noticed that before with the text gadget until I made that paper rack thing. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now you know. Everyone stopped clapping a few weeks ago on my road. How dare they? They need to start. You need to be like, hey, I made the NHS and Dreams. You need to clap me at least. Yeah, I'm making loads of signs for buildings in my cyber spy game, and I keep having it happen where the imp scrolls the text up and down. Well, that's annoying. That's my floor. It's very shiny if you are in play mode. Ah, okay, so I need to be in play mode to see it. Good, good. Want a game of FIFA when you finish, or are you busy? I've got to go back to work in like 40 minutes or so, so I'll probably have to end the stream in like 20-25 minutes or so. And I did promise I would show off that track. I definitely saved this, didn't I? I saved this. Right, let's just assume I saved this, right? That'll do. There we go, thank God for that. Right, everything's alright, everything's good. No panicking. So at least we got the break room done, roughly. There was the director's room. Looks alright. The morgue. Dun dun dun. This is going to be one grimy place. I'm going to wait for Scheme to finish the bathroom tiles, because I'll probably use those for the morgue as well. I see in the grounds we already kind of started using assets. So in this scene, we're probably still going to have to do a bit of work, but I think it's going to be a bit easier since we've already got some of the assets sorted from last time. So hold on, let me go here. So yeah, we kind of roughly, we found some stuff for the path. We found some hedges, some crappy grass, which I'm going to change. Another path for this point. So I think we found most of the assets, not every asset. I'm going to have to redo these chains so we can actually make a proper railing, and like another, like I'll put another railing like that, you know. So I'll just have to make it so it kind of fits. And you're going to come to this Boveretta of the garden quite a lot, because this is how you get into the underground lab. So you need to activate all 4 of these wee pedestal things. I still need to properly finish it, because I need to build the entrances for the buildings. I've not even started that yet. And you know, there's going to be buildings around here. There's going to be, the other hospital entrance is going to be here. This is the main entrance. That's building 2. That's building 3. So I'm going to skip this part for now because all the outdoor buildings, that's going to take me forever. So I'll do those in my own time. But we've got a rough garden going. So then we've got the cafeteria, or not. It's Scheme Cossie's door, apparently. Look, your cafeteria has now become the door. I'm just waiting. One day it's going to be Daniele. He's going to take over the channel. We'll never escape. Then we've got the kitchen, which thankfully didn't change. And then we kind of started doing the floor. I remember this one. This is like one of the first streams we actually started to make the floor. So we just need to like update the floor a little bit, change the size of the boards, I think, and then update the walls. These windows need to be updated, but I think we put more effort into this than we did most of the other scenes. We've got like a basic lab here. This is all good. The playroom's going to be quite fun because I'm going to have to paint stuff on the walls. Maybe like a rainbow, other little things, like really crappy paintings. I'll paint like a house with a little family, and then maybe I could put like some blood across some of the family, so it's like they're all dead now. So the kids ward, that'll be quite fun to actually decorate. There's another reception area. We can probably just remix the reception you made scheme for the main one. I'll just make a smaller reception. Hopefully that works out. There's one of the underground lab stuff. So we'll get to the underground lab eventually. So yeah, we just need to finish up a few of these areas here. And then it's mostly the bulk of the work we're starting to do is all the corridors that link to all these different rooms, which I haven't even designed yet because they're just corridors, right? So that's probably what we're going to do next. Get these done. Once scheme's finished, entirely finished, we'll do all the corridors, and then we can get on to the lab. So we're getting there. Still a lot of detail that we still need to do. We still need to get some of the lighting and more of the scenes. Look, my scene is now nothing. I don't even, what? Also, your scenes, they seem to reorder themselves, because that scene was over here a minute ago, now it's there. I don't know what's going on anymore. So, yeah, I think the scenes look better once you start to trash them up a little bit. They start to look quite decent. But yeah, I'm quite happy how some of the areas are turning out. There's the Bovaretta scene. So there was the bathroom. This exam room is done, but it was just really white. I think I was just going to make it more grimy. There was the patient's room.
Oh god, you gotta help.
We still need to do a bit more work in the car park, because I still need to make that building in the background. But so far it's alright. If anyone's not seen one of the boss characters in the game, this was by Robo Killer. He was the guy that made the Resident Evil Project Escape. He also made Fallout 4 Dream, so he offered to make us a little boss character. Very Nemesis based. That's the whole point. So yeah, it's actually turning out not too bad. So if anyone wants their tracks to get played right now, then here's the kit here. I'm going to have to do it now. So Isaac, your 15-minute track awaits. Let me see, I need to make sure I've got my... I'll check it in a minute. I need to see if I've got the... So you think if you put Nightmare, your name would come up first, but it doesn't. It's weird. Nightmare G. Even Nightmare G, you're not even there. Nightmare GR. Finally. You're not. Look, this guy and this guy. A Grand Nightmare is prioritised over Nightmare Grand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to witness that. Right, I want to see if my audio was good. I'm going to turn it down a wee bit. I don't know if it's the collaboration one that you're talking about. An instrument? You made a lot of instruments. I don't know if this is something new you're doing. Hold on, my chat went a bit crazy there. Hold on. Isaac, you were immune to the problems. I'm still here anyways. Can you read us? Yeah, it took a while for the chat to come back again. Stream's good now. Oh, good. The stream tried to deep throat what? A huge radiator, metal rusty pipe, and I got stuck halfway down. I don't know. The vomit couldn't even get passed through. Enough time for my track. What's your track called? Just remind me here. God, that scarred me then, LB. Oh, and don't forget my track. It's 4 minutes 15. Well, you better hurry up because I'm running out of time. That's 20 minutes, and I don't have much time. It's called Krinkla's new telecommunication device has a hole in it. Jesus. What is that all about? I'll go with yours first since it's shorter. Small H. There you go, see? His comes up. Right, I'll need to plug in my earphones again because I'm actually using the sound now. So I can hear the epicness of your tunes. Give me a sec. Ta-da! Or is it called Seven Earth? Right, let's go with this one then. I just need to mute this music here. Alright, loud sounds and flashes lights. God damn it, we hate you, Hauschmumen. How we hate you so. Look at the state of that. What? No. Go away, man. That is what you get, Hauschmumen, right? There you go. I fixed your track for you. We'll just pretend it started from here. So much of the game actually takes place in the hospital. A lot of it does. There's a lot of areas in the streets, in the buildings around the streets, but the hospital is like the main kind of hub for the game, and then there's the underground lab. So there's a lot of variety. It's just that the hospital is like the core part of it. How crinkly is it? I think you found out from the very beginning it was extremely crinkly. My favourite part of level design is making everything look messy and lived in. Yeah, I think that's the key, isn't it? Already had a listen and it's extreme. I'm ready, are you sure? I'm talking about our home and the stars. Okay. Is Grand Nightmare a Chinese version of Nightmare Grand? Yeah, I was in the mood to make a few custom instruments. That sounds cool. I'll just share it with you in Dreams. Alright, yeah, it's weird because your track never came up when I searched for it. I don't know why, that was quite weird. God damn it, how smooth. Far too crinkly. Good stuff, house movement. I wish I had time to learn. I mean, we're already on the extremely crinkly part here. I feel like someone's like drowning in distortion. Just a disclaimer for anyone watching, I did not make this track, right? I don't want to. I mean, I know this is a survival horror stream, so this track could very well it's part of that game. But I can assure you, it's not as crazy as this. Beyond crinkly, I know. It's got crinkles in the crinkles. Glad I ain't wearing headphones. I know I put my earphone in. Good thing I only put one in. Hey Joe! Oh, Joe. Joe. It looks like you're getting the leg today. Maximum crinkly. Oh, late. Oh, no, Joe. We're gonna have to get Joe after we get through these tracks. Right, let me see here, right. Right, you told me it's 4 minutes. It's almost 9 minutes. Don't have a lot of time, so... Look at that, your track is actually almost 15 minutes long. So... God damn it. See, Isaac, you need to blame Hal Schmooman because he almost ate into your time. And because if we stayed there that whole time, we were never getting to your track. Right, I think you said you were going to send it to me, didn't you? No. Come on, Isaac, you said you were going to send it. Now we're going to have to manually search again. Here we go. It's too late. Don't even bother sending it to me. It's too late now. Right, here we go. See what I mean? Like, it should be near the start. I think I already listened to this. Maybe not on stream, but I think I already listened to this. Yeah. Just for the viewers at home, I'll play this one again. Can't promise I'll get through all of it though. I'm running out of time. Crinkle to the max. Crinkly crinkles. Why legs? Oh, you know, Joe. You know what's coming. Hey, Erzor TV. Welcome to the stream. Hope we're doing well. Can you help me? What do you need help with exactly? Are you working on something in Dreams? Maybe some of us can help you there. All the legs in the world. Imagine John Jerry Steve's leg got cloned and it wrapped around the entire world. Who needs a wall when you can just get John Jerry Steve's legs? I just want to know how to make glowing eyes. Glowing eyes are actually quite easy, because if you get a sculpt... Let me just file this down, right? If you get a sculpt, and then in the menu there should be like a glow setting here. So you just like increase it like that, see? And you can make like a glowing object. So if you want to make like glowing red eyes, you make it red and then you just use this glow feature here, and then depending on how glowy you want it to be, that's pretty much all you need to do. Pretty easy. Hope that helped. I'm earlier than last time. I know earlier than not at all. It's certainly earlier. The song has a tempo change, so it never says the actual length, so you're bullshitting this Hal Schmooman. Glowing eyes is easy, but it's a secret. Oh, sorry, I told him. I broke tradition. Is his track crapping out? Absolutely. Hey Isaac, I bought the B11 Strike Force in GTA. If you put the playback thing at the end, it will show the actual time of the track. Feel free to skip through the first few minutes if you can to play it all. Okay. Let's go. This part here looks a bit juicy. LBA will help with glowing eyes. Oh yes, I did. The glowiest of glowest. I'm new and want to make an enemy in a nightmare, but not really horror game. Something kind of scary, but not full-on horror. Yeah, but since it has a tempo change, the time will change depending on the tempo and not the actual full length of the track with the tempo change. Oh, that's too confusing for me, sorry. Try hard. Okay, thanks. Yeah, no worries. If you need any more help, just let us know. False. The display time is always accurate. Dun dun dun. I like how fast LB reacted at the beginning of my track. Just instantly deleted. Yeah, it had to go. Had to go. I wish I could save a version of that and then it's permanent, but unfortunately I can't. Only remixes. This is basically the funeral song after Overetta murdered us. Murdered our ear holes. You are doomed, Joe. I know, just wait for it, Joe. It's coming for you. You're only saved right now because of Isaac's track, but trust me. It's coming. Legs are incoming, oh yes. The anticipation. It's killing me. Nice track, yeah, it's very peaceful, isn't it? I didn't play GTA and won the new casino podium car at first try, no. There's a second timeline, by the way, of course there's a second timeline. Isaac is the music master. I murdered everyone's ear holes and I'm proud. I'm taking you to court. Compensation. There should be like a new way of claiming. Yeah, we're here to enforce the crinkle law. If something's too crinkly, you are liable for damages. That's exactly what happened here today. A song is only a song if it breaks your eardrums. Like you'll find if it bursts your eardrums. Come on, instrument man. Thanks. Oh yeah, late equals 3 legs. I need to give him overdose. It's definitely a nice palate cleanser after all that crinkle. I know, you can feel all the crinkliness sort of oozing out of our body. It's just what we needed. Sounds great, Isaac. Oh yeah. Fire cat, eh? Try to get sympathy from us, how shrooming. Using a cat, using a fire cat. Boom! But he's got it underneath the grid. How dare he? How dare he go underneath the grid? Doesn't he know we can't even see properly? So I'm probably not going to have much time for this. Maybe go here. Go. I wasn't even there last time on the stream, and last time too. So you want extra? You're basically begging us to punish you even harder. That's all you're doing, Joe. I've got ants in my pants. I really want to get this leg out. I'm telling you. Need some leg strangulations. It's coming. I turned off the grid by default, so I don't even see it. It's always there. It's always watching. Now you know. I'm trying to make your track more interactive here. Making it more crinkly. But without crinkling your ear holes, just your eye holes. You know, is it going to go that way or is it going to go this way? Right, how long's left? Just over a minute. No, I mean I was early. Our house underneath the glowing balls in the sky. Big, blasty, crinkly mammoth balls. It's like the planet was a giant ball. It was full of hair, but all of the hair got plucked out, and all that's left is these big craters where the hairs used to be. And the hairs have, started to swell. The holes where the hairs used to be, they started to swell. Can you imagine that? It's like a planet that looks like the human body and skin. Can you imagine it? I think it comes from Bovaretta's universe. I think if you go through planet to planet, you'll find a lot of really crazy stuff. Like Rick and Morty ain't got nothing on Bovaretta's universe. Let's make it even worse. Look at that, I'll make it like really flat, right? There you go. Let's put it on the grid, right? Let's put it in the grid, there you go. So, sorry, I didn't see the grid. I didn't know it was there. I swear. There you go. That's how you need to make your music from now on, like this. Nice, nice. I bet you this is the last thing you want to do. Delete and save. That would be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Nightmare grand. Ah, very cool. Yeah, so I already liked that one, so I totally listened to it all. Just not on stream. Right, you know what time it is, Joe? You know what's coming. It's just about accepting your fate. I think we'll use this one. So glitchy, because we saved the creation, look, and then the creation's updated after a while. Everything's so messed up. You can glitch your game, Media Molecule, but you will not delay Joe's leg. Please, John, Jerry, Steve. I'm assuming John, Jerry, Steve. Oh, there he's there. It's the man of the hour. There we go. Take it, Joe. Take it. I've got some nice fire glow for you today. It's extra intense. So here you go. Here's another one. Here's another one. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Triple destruction. Look at John Jesse. Oh my god. He's so buff. That's actually even more terrifying. Oh my god. It's like, meet my twin. John Jerry Steve and John Jerry Sally. Look at that, Joe. You've got to embrace it. Embrace the intenseness. We even bring up the small one as well. There you go. Add a wee bit extra leg in there for you. My god, my god. This is what you did to yourself, Joe. If only GTA was not as a priority. Remember this day. And everyone else had to witness this because of you. When we take one for the team. Just going to leave it here whilst I read the comments. That's extra punishment, right? By the way, I had my volume all the way up when the beginning of my track came on, so it was goddamn ear-piercing. It echoed through my house. I'm surprised my dogs didn't bark. I suppose it didn't murder you. Multiple legs. My volume was at 90, quickly turned it down. I think I tried to turn it down, but I think naturally my ear turned my hearing down for good. So way back in its shell. Get ready for the Spectre remix tomorrow. It's going to be a pretty fast-paced one. Oof, maybe we should listen to the original first. Compare the two. I sense legs. Lots of legs. Ah, you got them. You got 3. And then a miniature leg, which is like equals like 20 more legs. Also, are you able to give a preview of the Legend of Bovaretta theme so people know how good the game will be if you have enough time? I'll probably dedicate more of a stream to it and then we'll have the track and the gameplay together. Once I've got a few more things to test. I've basically got the sword working, I've got the shield working, I've got the elemental swords working, so the directional buttons will change the elements of the sword. I just need to add a projectile so you can throw like fire or lightning or whatever. That's what I need to do next, and then I'll probably demo it with the track, maybe. That'll be good. My eyes are bleeding, that's torture, that's the whole point. You made his throbbing bulbous tumour look like cleavage. Oh yeah. No small, it's worse. I swear I'll be early next time. You'll be here before the stream even starts. I can't imagine the torture John Jerry Steve has planned for Joe. I know, you know too well. And playing less with the B11 Strike Force in GTA Online. I know, you should just rename it the John Jerry Steve Strike Force. I will wait till you are late. Till I'm late. I'm going to be extra early next time then, just to get you, catch you off guard. Listen to the original and the remix tomorrow. They are both about 8 minutes long each. It's a big chunky bit of my time, isn't it? I hope the thumbnail wasn't this leg, by the way. I kind of want to make sure the thumbnail was something different. I'm going to update all the thumbnails again. I just try to find time to go through all the streams again. So I definitely saved this scene. For some reason, like normally your latest scenes go to the front.
Sit over here.
But for some reason this scene did not do that, so I'm kind of worried that our scene got eaten alive. I think it was this one, wasn't it? Weird, so weird. Like, that should be at the front of the list, but it wasn't. Alright, so I got some camera angles, got some messed up scenes. That'll do for now. So I'm still, I wanted to get a video out today, but for some reason my laptop is going really slow today, and the render itself is really slow. So the render's still going. It's normally it takes me to make it like a 10-minute video, 10-12 minute video. It takes like an hour and 20 minutes. Today it's taken like 4 hours. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. Hopefully this isn't a thing that happens a lot, but there's basically like an hour and 20 minutes left. So an hour and 20 minutes, then I need to upload it. Uploading will probably be a bit faster. I can probably upload it in like 10 minutes or something. So maybe in like an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes from now, I'll put out a video. And then tomorrow I'll put out 2 videos, plus I'll do the stream. So I'll probably put out a video tomorrow earlier, and then I'll do the stream tomorrow, and then after the stream I'll put out a really short video to tease something that's coming on Saturday. But god damn it, this render's taking forever. It's gonna make me think twice about doing these top 10 videos, because if they take this long, I'm gonna have to like make this video like a day or 2 in advance to get it out. So it's still rendering away. Hopefully it doesn't crash by the end. I mean, Scheme be late, then I'll laugh at him. It's going to be a competition between the two. John Jerry Steve Synthwave. Is that, you just noticed that? Yeah, that's his Synthwave album. It's coming along great, as in I've barely started. I've never been late, but if I was, I have to have a valid excuse. I know. He had his head chopped off once. He had to go and get 19 stitches. They were like pretty big stitches. You know when you knit like a sweater, the stitches were like that, and then they stitched his whole neck back up again. And, I mean, John J. Steve, once you get, you know, constricted a bit too much, you kind of need that kind of surgery afterwards. So what you're saying is, don't be surprised if the video gets published at 4 AM. So what time is it now? It's in the UK, it's 9:53. So let's say the video could come out any time after 11:30. 11:30, 11:40, 12, Probably not any later than 12, I think. It should be out before 12. Which is not good because I don't like putting videos out that late, but it's a one-off. Because the render took so damn long, which is really bugged me. I wasn't anticipating that. I don't know if it's because the video has lots of different colours. Maybe it had an effect on it. No idea. But next time I'll know. Wait, I have to go AFK for a sec. Not to deflect from playing GTA. Yeah. Well, you're going to get an extra vein coming your way, don't you worry. Joe went to go wash his eyes out from that juicy leg. It's never coming out. It's like a stain for the rest of your life. You're most of the time late, Scheme. I'm still excited for that juicy 24-hour stream. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I've only been streaming for like 2 hours and 17 minutes on the dot, and already I'm knackered. Like my back and everything. It's like I don't think I've got the right setup for, you know, sitting down for 24 hours. I think I'm gonna like stand up for most of it. Yeah, I remember that day like it was yesterday. I knew I shouldn't have stuck my head out the train window. I mean, it was a beautiful view, but you gotta watch your surroundings. I just started up a collection of all my recent custom instruments. By the way, oh, that's good. It's definitely easier for people to find. When he closes his eyes, he still sees the leg. It's burned into his retinal core, indeed. It's like he gets flashbacks every time he sees it. It's like, takes him right back. Don't do it, LBA. A 24-hour stream with snacks, games and beanies. The problem is, like, because I stream on the PS4, if I do a 24-hour stream, we'd be stuck playing the same game. I'd have to end the stream, play another game, start the stream again. It's not possible. So we'd pretty much be stuck playing Dreams for 24 hours. I'll enlist all my instruments, but keep them in my collection, which will be listed. That should work, hopefully, just to keep my profile clean and tidy, because I'm so prim and proper. I didn't know that worked. I thought if you put an unlisted thing in a collection, it would be unavailable. Because it might say, like, you do not have permission to view this, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I see that message, but I don't know if it's just for private. But hopefully that works then, because it is pretty messy, some people's profiles. Like, you can use, like, the... Hello? You can use the filtering to just look for dreams or elements, but I don't think a lot of people do it, to be honest. I think people are too lazy, so I like my profile to be nice and clean. No elements at all, just dreams, maybe a few scenes, that's it. It does house schmoomin'. Give Scheme that juicy leg. Yeah, let's make a 24-hour stream. Well, it won't be anytime soon, I can tell you that. A 24 jazz punk stream. How am I going to get last 24 hours in jazz punk? The game takes like 4 hours to complete. Can you quickly go to my collection and check? No, because I really need to go. I'm actually like going over the time. I'll check your collection and I'll let you know on Discord unless someone else does it first. But during the stream, I really need to go. Even better, a 48-hour jazz punk stream. If you want to see me die on stream, then that'll be good. I'll definitely invest. I don't know, you know those racing chairs that people buy, those streamers get? People say they're not actually that good. It's just an illusion. But I do need a more comfier chair if I'm going to last for 24 hours. Because honestly, just sitting here, like, I feel like not just my back, but I feel like the whole bone on my lungs is totally destroyed. Exactly, you replay it to find every single Easter egg. Oh god. 72-hour mumble rap stream. I'll just get Daniele on, we'll play through his creations. That should probably take me about 72 hours. And when you're done, you'll replay it again and again. I just won't get enough of jazz punk, huh? Firecat, Bover, a stone. Good combination. 360 comments, nice. Alright, so I'm going to head off now. I'm going to have to get back to work. I'm like almost really late, so I really need to go. So thanks everyone for tuning in. I'll get that video out today once it's finished rendering. Once it renders and I upload it, it'll be live in like anywhere from 11:30 to 12 UK time. So I'll get that out and dusted, and then tomorrow I'll put out another video that I was supposed to put on Wednesday. It's going to be about my creative journey so far, if anyone's interested in sharing your own stories. And I'll do another stream tomorrow. We'll do a few more areas. We'll do some of the corridors to show off Scheme's new assets, and then after that I'll put out a small video teaser, and then on Saturday there's going to be a funny video coming on Saturday, hopefully, if it all works well. I'm pretty rushed for time right now, but let's see if I can do it. So thanks very much guys for tuning in. I'm going to have to jump off now, so I'll see some of you again for another stream and some videos tomorrow. Right, take care, see ya, bye.